So I want to talk a little bit about my life and why I think it's so boring. And basically, it's this: I haven't masturbated for about nearly 2 months now, and although I prefer my life when I don't masturbate because the aftermath of masturbating, my my psycho, I tend to just feel like um, you know my dick and the balls feel fragile. So I don't like the aftermath. I mean, but it's like although I prefer my life this way, it's also more boring. And the truth of the matter is, if I want to enjoy my life, or um if I want to enjoy my life, if I want it to not be boring, I think I need to start masturbating again. However, like I say, it's a very stupid thing to do, you know. Although it would be less boring, it would also probably be, it's like, I'm talking about my dick and my balls here. I don't want to I don't want them to feel fragile. The aftermath of masturbating is really horrible. So, although it would be a thrill looking at all these beautiful women and knocking one out, the fact of the matter is the aftermath is just not worth it. And it just puts me in the situation where, it's either be stupid and masturbate because it is a stupid thing. It's a stupid thing to masturbate. So either do that, um, or don't masturbate. And ultimately, I mean, it's like I say, it's you know, you know, I would just at the end of the day, it's like, what do you want to do? I mean, I mean, the fact of the matter is I just it's like you know. I just prefer my life when I don't masturbate, even though it's more boring. But you know, it's just how it is. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do, I guess I'm just throwing theories out right now. Just the other ideas of how to live my life. I mean, you know, um, it's like I need to have sex and I need to get laid. You know, um, it's but yeah, it's in order to have sex and get laid, it's one of these things that I really have to up my game. I really have to, let go of fear, you know, and just approach women in the streets and, you know, um, there's a lot that needs to be, um, it's one of these things that, when I'm walking down the street and if I just, walk past a woman that I want to fuck, it's one of these things that it's like, um, it's kind of become autopilot, and I don't really think too much of it, and I kind of feel like I don't even really necessarily care that much, and that's why I just walk past women. I think part of it is also just the fact that I've also been very busy. I haven't really had time to, approach women because I've just got other things to do, other things that I'd rather be doing. But I feel like I've probably got to a place right now in my life, or if I'm not there yet, I mean, I'm very close. I'm basically, getting to a place where, um, I've done a lot. Um, I don't really have the excuse of, I'm too busy. I don't know. I feel like I probably always have that excuse anyway because there's always better things you can be doing, more productive things you can be doing. But um, at the same time, if you think like that, I mean, the fact of the matter is you could just walk your whole life, go your whole life without ever approaching women because you've just got more important things to be doing. You know, constantly busy. I mean, if you want to have a strong work ethic, if you want to be a very respectable person, I mean, you can kind of just work your whole life, and it's you know. But at the same time, I do feel that it's probably kind of sad as well to do that, just because of the fact that I feel like you need to give yourself a break, and you need to, put yourself in a position where you put things on hold. You don't work all the time, and you give yourself the what's the word? um, give yourself the permission to not be so busy for once in your life and just go out there and try and get laid. You know, um, it's you have to do it yourself. You have to approach the women. You have to break through that. You can't be scared. You gotta just do it, and you gotta try and get your dick inside them. And I feel that that's if you're a man, that's what you should be doing. Um, and then there's lots of crazy fun things you can be doing, like just being yourself and enjoying your life and being happy, being a positive person and everything. You know, um, I feel like the world is very negative, and there's a lot of haters in the world, and it's one of these things that, like, because there are so many haters in the world, you have to always have your guard up, and you have to, if you want to be yourself, you have to create this boundary, basically, where you're not going to change for people, because, like I say, it's kind of this thing of like being too nice. The fact of the matter is, there's a lot of assholes in the world, and if you make yourself too vulnerable, there's a lot of assholes that are gonna, you know, a lot of people don't have any fucking respect, and they're going, I can't trust people just because of how many assholes there are out there, and this is why you have to have your guard up, and you can't change for people because, like I say, if you make yourself too vulnerable and you change for people and stuff like that, people are just going to bully you, and they're just going to disrespect you, and they're going to hate you, and they're going to drag you down. So you need to be strong and ultimately don't change for people. Have that kind of like middle finger in the air attitude, not, because, like I say, if you're too nice, there are too many people that are just fucking assholes in the world. They're going to fucking be abusive and hateful and just be horrible. Lots of horrible people out there. So that's just another way of living your life. And that's it, really. So there's a few ways to live your life. All right.